Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be ranking albums from the 60s that are rock, from psychedelic rock to progressive rock to hard rock and other kinds too. And this will mainly be from like the second half of the 60s. I tried to go as far back as I could, but I really didn't see that many albums from the early 60s to include that I feel like would have been necessary. So I just included albums from the mid 60s and the late 60s, because those are mainly the albums that people talk about the most and were influential. So yeah, let's get started with In the Core of the Crimson King from King Crimson. This album's going to go into A tier. I really like this album. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I already did my progressive rock video. But let's just say I like every song except for 21st Century Schizoid Man. I don't know why, I just don't like that song. Just never really clicked with me. But the rest of the songs are fantastic. And of course, it was one of the first prog albums. Not the first, but one of the first. So yeah, definitely an iconic album indeed. Next, we got Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band from the Beatles. And this album, it's okay. I mean, it's not terrible for sure, but I definitely don't like it as much as other people. But like I said, it's alright. I mean, it was definitely influential for sure, especially to like psychedelic rock and pop rock. I do like the title track though, and Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, and With a Little Help from My Friends, that's a good song too. So yeah, a couple of the songs I do like, but there's a lot of other songs that I'm not the biggest fan of. But I do appreciate the influence this album had, and I do like the more like psychedelic sounding songs. So yeah, it's okay, but I don't like it as much as other people. Next we got Aftermath by the Rolling Stones. I'd probably put it in D tier. Not the biggest Stones fan at all, really. I do like the song Paint It Black, but besides that song, the rest of the songs are, yeah, not that good. And I wouldn't really rank it that high. It's not horrible, but I really don't like the Rolling Stones that much. Their sound never really clicked with me the same way like the Beatles would. So yeah, it's gonna go into D tier. I respect it, but it's really not for me. Next we got My Generation by The Who. And I really don't like this album. There's no good songs on it. And I don't think I'm the biggest fan of the British invasion bands in general. Besides the Beatles, I really don't like any of the British invasion bands. So yeah, The Who's gonna go into F tier. And I really can't stand this album, to be honest. Especially the vocals. So yeah. Next we got Disraeli Gears by Cream. This album's okay. Not the biggest Cream fan, but Disraeli Gears is alright. There are a few good songs like Sunshine of Your Love and Dance the Night Away and Swablar. Those three songs are really good, but the rest of the songs are really not for me. It's a okay psychedelic rock album, but I'm looking for something more. Next we got Are You Experienced by Jimi Hendrix. This album's gonna go into A tier. This is my favorite Jimi Hendrix album, and people like to debate this one's better than Electric Ladyland or not. I definitely say it is. And it's less bloated too. The songs aren't as popular, but I still love it a lot more. Purple Haze is a very great song. Manic Depression's underrated. Hey Joe's fine. The Wind Cries Mary I really like. Fire is my favorite song probably in this album. And Foxy Lady's alright too. So yeah, definitely not a bad album. I definitely recommend it. And it's probably one of my favorite psychedelic rock albums. Next we got Led Zeppelin 2. This album's gonna go into B tier. It's good. I do like it. There are some really iconic songs on here. Like of course Heartbreaker. That's a very obvious classic song. And Whole Lot of Love is great too. And Ramble On is a great song. And the other songs, they're okay, but I still say this is a good album, even though there's a lot of other songs that I'm not the biggest fan of. But there are a lot of songs that I do really like. So yeah, definitely a worthy listen for sure. And definitely one of the first truly big hard rock albums. So yeah. Next we got The Doors' first album. And I probably put this in A tier too. There's a lot of people who don't like The Doors, but I really like this album. And some people say it's psychedelic rock, some people say it's blues rock. I'd say it's like a mixture. But I like every song. Break On Through to the Other Side is a very nice song. Light My Fire, I really like. End of the Night's very relaxing. The End is a nice, long song. Yeah, I pretty much like every song on here. I think I like it even more than Jimi Hendrix. So yeah, The Doors did a very great job with their first album. Definitely a great psychedelic rock album indeed. Next we got Summertime Blues, not Summertime Blues. Next we got Vitsibus Eruptum from Blue Cheer. This may be my favorite album of the whole 60s. Well, either that or Led Zeppelin's first album. But yeah, this album is very, very heavy for the time. There's only 6 songs, but it still made a huge impact and was still very influential. And of course, Summertime Blues is their most popular song, and it's a banger. And so is every other song on here. Every song's awesome. This whole album is amazing. And definitely did a lot for heavy rock music and metal music too. So yeah, Vitsibus Eruptum by Blue Cheer. Very awesome, heavy psych album. Next, we got another psychedelic rock album from the 13th Floor Elevators. And I think I put it right up there with the other psychedelic rock albums. You can definitely tell my favorite type of 60s music is psychedelic rock. So yeah, I'm going to rank them, for the most part, high. Some of them are ranked a little lower, but a lot of psychedelic rock albums I have very high, because I just really like the genre. So yeah, another great psychedelic rock album. Not going to go into too much detail, because I already talked about it a lot in my non-metal albums for Metalheads video. But yeah, just know that's a very great album, and one of the first truly good psychedelic rock albums. Next we got Highway 61 Revisited by Bob Dylan, and I don't like it at all. The vocals are horrible, and yeah, people say he tells good stories, but that doesn't really matter when the vocals sound like crap, and the guitars don't really do anything for me. Basically, everything sucks. I don't care. I'm gonna say it. I really don't like Bob Dylan. It's like, it's so good that he can write good lyrics, but that's literally it. Everything else sucks here, at least in my opinion. So yeah, next we got The Kinks self-titled album. Like I said, I'm really not the biggest fan of the British Invasion stuff. And the only song on here I like is You Really Got Me. Actually, yeah, because of that song goes into D tier. But yeah, besides that song, everything else sucks. Just a crappy British Invasion album that I don't like. So yeah. Next we got Days of Future Past by the Moody Blues. I'll probably put it in D tier. I don't really like it that much. I do appreciate the orchestral stuff they did on this album, but I really don't like it that much still. A lot of people like to say this is the first prog album, and honestly it might be. If it is, I would not be surprised. But besides its status, and the fact that they use an orchestra, I don't really care about this album at all. It doesn't really do anything for me, really. Basically just sounds like Baroque pop, but with the orchestra. And then finally we got Piper at the Gates of Dawn by Pink Floyd. Yeah, this album's very C tier. It's just a very average album. There's no songs I hate, but there's no songs I like either. It's just so mid throughout the whole thing. So yeah, it is one of the psychedelic rock albums that I'm putting lower. So yeah, and of course, like I said in the past many times, I'm not the biggest Pink Floyd fan, so I'm going to naturally rank their stuff lower. So yeah, that's my 60s rock tier list. If you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe. And I know I definitely pissed a lot of people off with my opinions, but that's just how I feel about these albums. The heavy psych and hard rock albums I of course like more, and the British Invasion and like proto-prog stuff I liked less. But yeah, comment below your picks for these albums, and any other albums you feel like I should include for part 2, if I ever do make a part 2. And I'll see you guys in the next video.